everybody, welcome back to PTL. I am Selena Pompiani, live downtown at Izzazu Salon, Spa, and Blowout Bar. Well, you saw some of our tricks for back-to-school looks earlier with Emilio, and now we have Gino and his beautiful daughter, Brianna.
Thank you so much for having us today. First, before we start, we want to thank all of the moms and the dads that are going to be coming up next week with having to get your kids ready in the morning. We all know how hectic that time becomes. And so our goal today is to share with you some techniques that can really help you in the morning. Moms, we already know that you're wonderful and you guys do such a great job, but we also are going to throw in a little technique for dad as well.
This is important.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're going to show you today is, you know, for those of you who are getting your kids ready back to school, and many times teenagers, they just don't want to get their hair cut. So you know how much of a struggle that is. So the first technique we're going to share with you is called the W for the better you. So it's update and upgrade. And how we're going to do it is we're actually going to be doing just the front part of the haircut. That's the fringe area.
This is great.
Right?
And we have a before picture before she got the bangs too, so we'll have to show that now so you can see. And she's beautiful both ways. We have the before pick up right now.
Okay.
But the after look is awesome.
As you can see in that before picture, as you can see in that before picture, the front area has no bangs, no fringe. So what we're going to do, we're going to share with you a way that you can literally get a makeover very, very quick. Actually, this is going to look like a makeover, but really it's an update. So let me share with you how that works real quick. With Brianna, we just take the front part and we basically just focus for the cheekbone. That's the key. Focusing on the cheekbone. Now, what that's going to do for all of you out there, it's going to really play up the eyes, and it's going to play down the profile a little bit. So check this out. So what we did was we've already cut a little bit of this, and Brianna says, "Daddy, if you cut too much, I'm going to be upset." And you know what that's like dealing with some teenagers. We don't want them to be upset in the morning. So basically, what we did is we cut a little bit, and as you can see in the picture before in the video with the teaser, we did it a little bit more there, and then there it is. So look at where that is hitting, right in the cheekbone. So what that does, it's so important for teenagers to really play up their eyes. They're all about the eyes.
And it really frames her face beautifully.
If you notice, like they don't do much with the lips. For them, it's all about the eyebrows and the eyes. So that's really what's happening right now.
I agree with that.
As far as the trend. So if you notice, I didn't even touch any of this right here.
Yeah.
This stayed the same. So therefore, they love their long hair. They want to grow their hair longer. But you can do a total different look by just taking and cutting the front part of the haircut. Yeah. So that's that. Now, a real quick tip, a real quick technique. Remember I promised you dads out there?
Ponytail.
This is the inside-out ponytail, okay? So basically what we do with that is we want to prep the hair first. So what I like to use is a little bit of, just a little bit of the light spray. I spray that in there. Just like that. That adds a little bit of shine. It calms the hair down a little bit. Now, just to rewind for just one moment, Selena, what we did before we did this while we were blow drying her hair is we added something in there to control the frizz. It's really, really popular today to use a anti-frizz balm in your hair. For those of you out there who have lots of frizz in your hair, you want to control your frizz. And also, really popular, and I think my kids drink this stuff.
I love it too, that dry shampoo.
This is a dry shampoo.
You need it.
This is a lifesaver. You know, you don't have to do your hair every single day. This probably can last 2 or 3 days in your hairstyle. So we're going to take that. We're going to take the rubber band, and these are poly bands, so the hair doesn't get stuck to them right here. So I go back in. I go in there. I do a ponytail really, really quick. Dads, are you
Dads, are you watching?
Are you watching here? And then separate the hair, just in the middle, just like that. And take your 2 fingers. See those 2 fingers? You put it in the 2 fingers.
That's such a cute look. It's so simple.
And you pull it just like that. And then, dads, after you do that, after you pull it through, you just go ahead and tug on that ponytail a little bit. And there it is.
Beautiful.
Check that out.
You're the best. Brianna, you look awesome. And we have another really cool tip, too. And we have Kelly over here with her daughter, Gia. So what are we doing? A little bit of twisting and curling, Kelly.
Curl and twirl today. Gianna has thicker hair, and it does have some wave to it. So we decided to do a looser braid last night. We used some Redefined Shine, our medium. It's sort of a serum. And then we braided her hair just one big braid. So different than Emilio and his daughter, Aria, because we wanted more texture for her hair. And Gianna likes more of a soft wave. So then this morning, all we would have to do is just around the crown, so you don't have to part it and do a ton of different things. We did start with a little bit of our long weekend dry shampoo, of course. And then if you can take any, we want a soft wave, so we're using a very large barrel curling iron. And just around her face, we just take some sections loosely, nothing too serious. You can just pick where you want, take a nice big section, give it a curl and hold it for just a second. And when you're pulling it out, this is the tip here for the twirl part of the curl. You want to just twirl it right out. That way, you see that nice little springy curl?
It's easy. I could do that, I think.
Yes,
That
you just
looks
want to
great,
twirl
Kelly.
it right out.
Love it.
And then you can either finger through it and give a nice soft, you can see just a nice little bend for Gianna. And the other option would be if you want just smoothness with just a little texture, you can take a wet brush, which we do have here at Izzazu, and just comb through it and you get that really nice, soft kind of Bridget Bardot.
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Thank you
Gia, you
so
look
much,
great.
Kelly. Gia, you look great. Emilio, get back over here. We don't have much time left, but before we go, we want to tell you guys real quick. Don't forget, at where? Area market districts in Giant Eagles.
Yes. We're at 5 market districts at Giant Eagle, Robinson, South Hills Village, Shady Side, Waterworks, and Pine. And stop by. We're going to be doing what we call fresh eyes consultations and tips and tricks. If you like what you saw here today, Kelly, Gino, myself, and the rest of our team are going to be there. Stop by for some samples, and we'd love to see you and share with you some really great ideas.
You guys are awesome. And look, Lisa, they could not only do hair, but look what else. Look at Gino.
I'm going to tell you this.
You got to moonwalk it out.
I'm so sad that my kids are going back to school that here's what I do every time they go back to school.
Look at that, Lisa. He's good.
That's how sad I am. We do the moonwalk.
Wait, that was the Michael Jackson.
All right, thanks so much to everybody here at Izzazu. They are
Thank you, everybody.
All right, Selena, thanks so much. I was not expecting the moonwalk, but I was taking notes. So W, update and upgrade, and then the twirl and curl. Got it. Okay, we're coming right back with a check on our local forecast for a chance of rain possibly today. Also, we'll have a preview of what's on tomorrow's show.